message after the tone. Hello? 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 Is this Dominic Robb? Oh, I thought he just said the German. Oh, well, I hope I got the right number. I'm sure it is. Well, I'm sorry, shame I missed you. Well, I just wanted to invite you to my party, and although it is a secret, so shh, don't tell anyone. We don't want those pesky peasants knowing about it, do we? Well, we'll have us all to shit wine, and I think Gover's bringing his decks, so it's going to be a right real shakedown. It's in my pad, so for goodness sake, use the back door, will you? Use the password Boris is King, and you'll be fine. Can you see if your friend Charlie can make it? Because Gover's been on and on me about it and asking if he's around. I just want that monkey off my back, if you know what I mean. But also, Charlie is, well, a fun-time Charlie. It's Michael. I'm asking him, stop pestering me, for goodness sake. But it's you. Go on, get out of here. Anyway, drill pip.
Bloody hell, missed it. Oh, no, it's all right. We'll check it later. Yeah. Roll the intro.
Welcome to the show. This is The Jam.
Well, hello and welcome to another Christmas jab with me, Mark, and my colleague here, Rob.
Hello.
Of course, no need for last names. We don't want anyone tracking us down.
Oh, no, we don't, because, we're safe in the knowledge that no one knows who we are.
Yes, exactly. We have remained quite elusive, I feel, throughout this, considering we have also been off the air for about 6 months.
Yes, we've had to hide, and we can't say why, but there's been certain things that have happened, and we've had to make sure that, things calm down a little bit.
Indeed, offshore bank accounts, etc., etc. Well, now, how about we just get straight into it? Rob, what are you doing this Christmas? What's going to set this Christmas apart from all other Christmases?
I've got a girlfriend, so that makes things a little bit different.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah, it definitely does.
I know. So I'm not going to be lonely this Christmas. So, yeah.
Well... So. That's good. That's good. Less of the sad Christmas Wham music, and more a bit of Slade and Wizard.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. None of this I don't need gravy because I can use my tears on my Christmas dinner kind of thing.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, just as salty, but even more delicious.
Oh yes, you just recycle the tears. That's what it's been for years and years. But this year it's going to be, completely different. I'm going to sing lots of Wham, get Christmas jumper on, go full disgustingly cheesy. It's going to be great.
Oh yeah, got someone to pull the cracker with, so to speak.
Yeah. Oh my God, never even thought of that. Yes, I have. Oh my God, I'm giddy with excitement now. So yes, going round round Danielle's sister's for Christmas, which is going to be good. And
nice.
Yeah, so
nice.
It's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to it. Have presents to be given to me and to give to other people. It's going to be great.
Well, it is the season of giving. And so with this new union of two families joining, do you have any new traditions you're going to be partaking in, do you think?
Oh, I don't know actually. No one said anything, but they are a bit strange, this family. So I'm sure there's going to
really?
I'm sure there's going to be something hilarious that they do that they think's normal that's not. So I look forward to finding out what that is, to be honest. But so far, I've been led to believe it's just a normal, Christmas dinner. Daniel's sister's got kids, so that should be fun. So it should be just a normal Christmas dinner. But I got a feeling there'll be some hilarious surprises on the day. It'll be great to find out what these are.
Nice.
Yeah,
good. Yeah, as long as, like you say, it's all above board when it comes to the spread. No tofurkey or turducken or any of those weird variations of the holiday food.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, if they invite me round, they got to know that that's not going to be acceptable. So it's got to be the real deal. Yeah. No, and it's got to be,
nice.
Die Hard. Watching Die Hard in the evening. That's something I should insist.
So that's firmly in the camp of a Christmas film. There's not going to be any debate on that one.
Oh no, I think we've proved. I
hopefully.
think we've proved in the past that it is a Christmas film. I don't think there's any.
Yeah.
I think Rant Robin proved that quite easily.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, good old Rant Robin. Forgot about him.
Yeah, he's not been around, has he? I mean, I think he ranted himself to death, to be honest.
Oh, maybe he might have got locked up. He's probably been sectioned.
Section. Yeah, I mean, he did go on, and it was pretty much onto an empty space that no one listened to. So, that's definitely.
Or maybe just ended up in an infinite feedback loop of his own frustration.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's just out there somewhere, stuck on repeat.
A rant back.
Yeah, a rant back. Exactly.
Yeah, so what about you, Mark? What's the impending feeling of your summery Christmas you're going to have?
Oh, yes. Well, it's a Christmas miracle. The weather is finally in its true form. It's 37 degrees today, and
my God.
It's either going to be the sound of maybe thunder in the background, or it could be the train station that's very nearby. But I think we've got a storm rolling in. Exciting. But yeah, we are going to be partaking in not a anglicised Christmas this year. It's going to be me and Jess just at our apartment, and we've decided to take up the Japanese tradition and have KFC for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. Well, a little bit of a backstory on that. As far as, I mean, I can't remember all the details, but as far as I'm aware, so in Japan, because obviously they're not a Christian country, around the 70s, I think KFC just did a big marketing push and were doing the whole, let's have a KFC Christmas this year. And since then, they order KFC for Christmas Day every year. So people put in orders and go and collect it and all that sort of business. So I just thought, why not do something a bit different? Because it's already out of whack here anyway, obviously being summer. So, there are no rules when it comes to an Aussie Christmas, really. Except the crappy rules of cricket the next day. People love cricket on Boxing Day, and I know that you love cricket, and we'll get onto that shortly. But, so Japanese Christmas it's going to be, mate. Fried chicken, fries, coleslaw, lovely.
Oh, coleslaw. Oh, God, mate, what are you doing to yourself? Why would you put that in with it? It's a little...
Well, you've got to have the Brussels sprout element of the dish, haven't you, really? You've got to have that one thing that people, it's either you love it or hate it. It is the Vegemite of the dinner table.
Yes, and it's... that's pretty much a little tub of sick there, mate. Little tub of sick. Someone's just thrown up in a little tub.
To some, a little tub of sick. To others, pure heaven.
Pure heaven. Oh, no. I feel that's horrible. Anyway, I hope you enjoy a lovely dinner.
I hope you choke on your coleslaw. That's what you meant there. I can hear it. I can hear that tone.
I've been found out. Hopefully you're going to be cutting these chickens, these bits of chicken with a ceremonial sword. Is that what happens?
Oh yeah, with I've got a samurai sword, one of those letter opener sized ones. I'll be using as my weapon of choice.
Yeah, good. I mean, you can't. Unless I'm being culturally insensitive here, I feel like that should be, if you're going to go Japanese, you need to go full Japanese.
Yes, definitely. Well, that's it, mate. We'll probably, instead of watching the Queen's speech, it will just be a day of anime, Pokemon, and Takeshi's Castle.
Brilliant. I love it.
Well, that actually sounds pretty good, actually.
It does sound good, yeah. It's and obviously, shoes off. Are you going to wear the ceremonial robe? You're going to dress up and do your karate. Maybe you could...
get a kimono going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't got that far yet, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's pretty much akin to wearing a bathrobe or something of the like by the pool.
Yes.
Not a bad shout. I might have to look into that.
It's something sort of Del Boy would probably wear, if he was going around the pool.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
A very short one as well, just not leaving much to the imagination.
Yes.
Just kind of giving it that weird little look at the corner of his eye. You're not really sure of his intentions.
Yes, he's provocative all the way. You could karate chop your chicken. You could always do that.
Oh, there is that. Yeah, that's true. I think this is fine, isn't it? This isn't cultural appropriation. I don't think so.
Well, no.
I'm not even quite sure what that means.
No,
to be fair.
I don't know. What's wrong with admiring and enjoying other cultures? I don't really.
Yeah,
you're not
exactly.
You're not mocking it, are you? You're just going, sod it. That looks good. I'm going to do a bit of that as well.
No, exactly right, but here come the comments of the tone-deaf old guys on the on their radio show. No, but you're right.
Yeah,
I think nothing wrong with an appreciation.
No, exactly. Cultural appreciation. That's what it is.
Oh, I like that.
There we go. See, we can turn this around. None of this being upset by stuff. Let's either take the piss or appreciate.
Indeed.
Half and half cop, all ass kicking patriot. Clean up the streets with the all new talking man cop action figure. There's trouble downtown. Junkie thugs have robbed the city bank.
Help is on the way.
Show them the long arm of the law and unleash man cop's freedom fist of fury action. Read them their rights with real trash talking phrases. You have the right to remain dead.
Yeah.
One of them is trying to escape justice.
Not on my watch.
Time to bring a pain train to the station. Punch the man cop is in hot pursuit. They're no match for him and a super twat cruiser with real super real missile action.
Fire!
Take that, you human scum. But wait, man cop's been hit.
Man cop down. We need backup. 10-4, hold tight. Speed of light.
Fighting crime from above, it's man cop's trusty psychic, Talking Letoir, in his quantum quadcopter with real grappling hook power.
Mission accomplished.
Bring justice to playtime with the new Man Cop and Seal action playsets. Each sold separately. Batteries not included.
Speaking of turning around, now I'm obviously all the way over here, so I've seen all the secondhand information. But number 10, I hear, we're in a bit of a scandal over a Christmas party recently. What's the vibe on the ground there? And has Boris managed to turn it around? Has he managed to persuade the people through constant denial?
Well,
has it worked?
Here's the rub, you see. So it turns out last year, when obviously we were all having to stay in because, we had to sort of lock it down, cancel Christmas basically.
Of course.
And it turns out there's a video. It must have. I think it was like Boris's secretary or something like that, press secretary. She was doing a mock press conference, and for some reason they recorded this. And
right.
Then they were there going, oh, we'll just have to say, we had wine and cheese because there was some sort of party that people had, and obviously they weren't allowed to, but they had this Christmas party when no one else was allowed one. And they laughed about how they were going to sort of lie about, what the lies they were going to tell. And they just sort of laughed and joked as if, the real snobbery, like, what are we going to say?
Yes.
Like that, which just infuriates everyone because you just, smarmy bastards. And then,
so that's that classic classist divide.
Because, so they recorded this, and obviously, the morons, why would you record that and not delete it knowing that would be bad? Yeah. They obviously thought that they would just get away with it, but no, it came out, and so obviously that lady resigned, and she was crying.
Right,
she was all
good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really much else she could do, really. But then old Boris, he throws everyone under the bus, and then he goes... He's like, oh no, everyone followed the rules. There wasn't any broken rules, and he's just basically just trying to find a reason to distract everyone from the ridiculousness of the whole situation. And it turns out that he was at some sort of raffle or something, and yeah. So once again,
right,
just looking like a complete buffoon and not really owning up to it. And obviously, some people say he should resign, but he's not going to do that. So. He went on TV on Sunday and did like a pre-recorded message saying, Omicron is coming. Everyone get their booster jabs now, and it's really important you get it. So I think partly that's true, but also that's a good way to distract people from the...
Right, I see. So he's deflecting, he's using that to deflect from all of this controversy over the whole party.
Well, yeah,
thing,
it's classic, isn't it? And all of a sudden he's got to do this address to everyone and make everyone... Because we have got this problem with this new Transformer type Corona.
Of course, yeah. Although it also sounds anywhere between a Transformer, also like a sort of 1980s evil corporation.
Oh yes,
Omicron. Together we will.
Yeah,
something
together
like that.
We will infect the world and make them. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's a really good point, actually. That is. It's a bit like Tron, isn't it? Wasn't there something when they something Cron or something from like Robocop or something?
Yeah, that's definitely the thought that popped into my head. Something weird like that, some sort of dystopian sci-fi future like that. But right, that's interesting. So yeah, like why would you? I just don't understand that either. Yeah, why would you record that? Because not only was it just it could have just been like a random bit of blurry footage from the party, which you could maybe skirt around. You could say this could have been taken at any time, or you could have really tried to like bend the truth with that one if it was just a random gathering, unless someone was running around with the today's paper and screaming the date, then yeah, you could probably got away with it. But the fact that you've got someone on screen who is quite literally in the process of an actual, pretty much definition of conspiracy, like conspiring to cover it up on film, is you can't really run from that one, can you? No. Although Boris is trying.
He is. I mean, yeah, he is. And I think I don't know. I don't understand how they can still continue to find ways to make them look so incompetent. And there's lots of people probably are just like, whatever, just get on with. There's bigger things to get on with. But if they weren't laughing at the whole thing at the time, then it wouldn't have been as bad. But I just think Boris is very much. Well, it's like when Hancock started Frenching his wife, his mistress. The woman he works with, and it's like not only was he breaking COVID rules, but I mean he's having an affair, and it was caught on camera, and they're just idiots. And then Boris is like, he said sorry, I'm not gonna sack him, and then he resigned, and he just refuses to take responsibility. So I think he, rather than being a proper leader and going, right, you get out, you're an idiot, or being like that, he's just like, no, everything's fine. It's I can't fire him, all that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
boys will be boys and all that. That's pretty much the mentality there. The Bullington Club lads,
exactly.
All got to look out for each other.
Exactly.
The other thing is, old Boris even had COVID, so he kind of knows the whole situation when it comes to. He's been there firsthand, so he should,
you'd have thought
more than anyone.
You would have thought he would have, he would have been more sort of compassionate and stuff like that. But it doesn't seem to have. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's really, the fact he nearly died, didn't he? He nearly actually died from it. No, he doesn't seem to have learnt from his ways, and so it's all been rather real, like embarrassing. Really, it's just again more and more embarrassment, and they're supposed to be in charge.
I know, and what an example to set for your son or your child. He's had a new kid, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I think I heard, or at least they're with child or something.
Yeah, no, they've had a daughter, I think. I think it's, they've lost count. I think he's lost count how many kids he's got. It's ridiculous. He's got like 7 or 8 kids
Randy
now.
bugger.
He is. He's, how he, I don't know. I don't know how he's managed to pull that lady. I mean, he must be a devilishly charming chap.
I was going to say, yes, a freak in the sheets, one might say.
Le chic, le freak, or whatever it is.
Yep, that's it, mate. Don't freak out. That's pretty much what he has to say when they get an eyeful of his member of Parliament. Do you reckon would you like to see my member?
I really call it, because he call it Big Ben.
Oh, God, he would, wouldn't he? Jesus Christ.
Dong.
Too easy.
Dong.
Yeah, that's it. Huzzah! That's probably just, what he shouts.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, what's happened here? We've gone down into dark hole here. That's
I know. Well, look, it's rule. Is it rule 34 or 43? I can't remember which way around it is. Of the internet is like, if it exists, there will be a porn version of it.
Oh my God.
I urge anyone to go and look for that if they like. Let us know. Report back.
Oh my God.
I don't want that sullying my browser history. Squeaky clean.
Oh my goodness me. Well. Yeah, I mean, how do we come back from that, mate? Honestly,
I'm not sure. Well, like you say, it sounds like he's doing a good job with the conveniently timed Omicron, trying to put on the tinfoil hats here and be like, well, clearly it's Boris and the Bullington boys have launched it themselves, haven't they?
Well, how do I know that message on the TV wasn't giving me the Omicron through the airwaves? How do I know that?
Well, that's a very good question, incompetent Steve. So they've made it sound that it's ever more contagious somehow, and some reports say that you can get it just by thinking about it.
What?
Just like Beetlejuice, say it too many times, and it shall appear.
Oh my god! I don't think about much, and then am I going to think about that? Oh my god! And I've got it again. Unbelievable.
That's it.
I'm riddled,
That's it,
mate. Riddled.
Don't matter if you're double jabbed, you're double riddled.
Oh god! It's a bit like my life. My life's a bit of a riddle.
Oh yeah? Do tell.
Yeah, I am a riddle, but you can't solve it. Solve that one. See? There you go.
Oh, all right. Okay. Hey, diddle diddle. Well, shall we ask our resident scientist how, what he thinks about this new variant and, what the future holds for all of us? I mean, it's a big question, but he's a big mind, old Jeffrey John Science,
Yeah.
So maybe he could shine some of that light on this dark matter, as it were.
Oh, science stuff. Yes. Oh well. I mean, he's better than better than us to say. So that Well, let's ask him, shall we? Let's get him. Let's get him on the line. So he's always
Get him on the line.
It's me, Jeffrey John Science. I'm on the phone.
Hello, Jeffrey. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on the show at such short notice. Hopefully we weren't interrupting anything.
That's right, you just press science button on phone and it calls me, and I'm ready 24/7. Just like science, because it's everywhere.
That is true, actually. We did give Jeffrey a Batman-style phone that it's bright red, lights up, just says science in big, bold letters. So, he knows that it's serious and it's time to take our hand and lead us down the garden path that is science. So, Jeffrey, what are your thoughts, if not your research, rather, on the current Omicron situation, and what does the future hold for the planet in regards to coronavirus?
Well, there's lots to think about, and there's lots of things that we can do at Christmas to stay safe, because, everyone wants to stay safe these days, when really they want to do it all the time, so they just stop saying it. But anyway, so I think, when you're going around to Christmas Day, you got to make sure that you stay well apart, get a big table, right? Just get a huge table, and just make sure you don't say the words Omicron, right? Because then no one will think about it, and then if you've got positive vibes, you can use that sort of thing, as well as using scientific facts, because basically no one seems to believe science anymore, so you've got to try and add that in. So I think, keep well apart, so you have to shout, pass the gravy, kind of thing, and,
I see.
You need to make sure you're wearing a protective screen. So maybe if you actually, what you could get is load of headsets or radios, so you can go, pass the gravy, please, like that. And then no one will be able to see each other, touch each other, or give each other the virus.
I see. Great advice there. That's some solid advice. So, as you mentioned there, a radio would definitely come in handy at the Christmas dinner table. Are there any other gifts the good people of the world can give each other this Christmas in order to help facilitate an easier life through these uncertain times?
Well, yes, you could get like a little hand sanitizer gun. I think, we could easily fashion one with like a glue gun, but you put in like, like some hand sanitizer, can't even say it. And you squirt it, and it gets over people without you getting it. Make sure they don't come near you. Or you could get like some fun masks. The ones where you got holes in front, so you can eat out of them. You see, you get a little flap. You can do that. And also maybe a little flamethrower. I reckon that'd probably be a good idea.
Yes, not a bad idea at all. Yes, a flamethrower.
Just a little one, though. Just a little one.
Of course. Just a disclaimer for anyone out there, flamethrowers should only be given to those ages 3 and up. Got to cover the legal stuff.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, don't be silly with it, though. It's only to kill virus, but it doesn't like the heat, because that's why it's none in Australia.
That's very true, very true. The case numbers here are low, although, is it possible, just a thought, and maybe you'll be able to answer this, maybe not, is it possible, the reason why we have such low numbers here is because it is in constant battle and contest with all of the other deadly creatures? Is this a case of survival of the fittest?
That's very true. It's just like science, because, it's everywhere, and everyone's fighting all the time to survive. like, all the spiders are ganging up, and they're like, you know what, just sod off, we don't want you here. And then you're getting all the, like, you know, crocodiles, they're like snapping out the water, eating it, and, you know, just being double out bastards about it. That's actually brilliant, that. And I reckon we should come down there and just, we need to study this and make sure that maybe they could bring a loads of spiders and crocodiles over to England and the rest of the UK, and then we could just, like, you know, smash it all out quickly, and then we'll just be free of this bloody virus.
Well, make sure that when that research is carried out that you heard it here first. Make sure that I get a little footnote on the paper.
That's right, we'll call it the Mark Effects.
Brilliant. Well, thank you, Jeffrey. Thanks for taking the time to be with us today. And, well, actually, just before you go, how are you going to be spending your Christmas?
Oh, probably alone.
Oh, all right. Good then. Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. Goodbye.
Thanks, bye. Science.
Are you thinking of getting away? I know I am. I'm dreaming of getting back to that kingdom, that jewel of a city, that place of light and beauty and music. Bangkok, how it's been too long. But one does not simply walk onto a plane without travel insurance. Take the safe road and get Sean Bean travel insurance today. We've got single and multi-trip cover across hundreds of countries. Travel insurance needn't be complicated like some Bond villain's plan. With Sean Bean travel insurance, it's just like the many on-screen deaths in my career. Quick and easy. You can book on web or get on Blur and give us a call on 0800 Bean. Sign up today and receive a free travel pillow, signed by yours truly. Never again shall you need worry about some cheeky bugger losing your luggage or of doing your back in on dodgy water slide and being left out at pocket. That's annual holiday. It's what we lived for. And so it shall be. Once more. So for the sake of Gondor, book your Sean Bean travel insurance now. Go on. Do it.
And welcome back. Well, that was, Jeffrey John Science, it always blows me away with his scientific knowledge and ideas. I think we always learn something new from him. I feel sad that he's going to be alone at Christmas.
Yeah, I know, it does seem unfortunate, but, you know, I mean, he seemed happy enough, and maybe that's just the way he needs it, so he can really work on his ideas, and he doesn't get any distractions, you know, I mean, people like Jeffrey, like Einstein, you know, they are in a different realm, in a different league to the rest of us, and we can't be distracting them with the likes of, you know, who's going to die on this year's episode of Christmas EastEnders or Corrie or any of that, you know, we don't want to get in the way. I mean, if we did that, you know, there'd be no iPhone, there'd be no jobs, there'd be no cars, there'd be no Ford.
Well, no Ford, just imagine no
alone.
Ford. No, I mean...
I know.
Yeah, I mean...
The environment would be okay, but... Well, no Christmas presents, no cars, no delivery. No, think about it.
No new windscreen wiper blades for old Granny and her new Ford Fiesta. That would be terrible.
Indeed not. Not.
Oh God.
Yeah. But sorry, carry on. You were going to tell us a little bit about how we should all be panicking.
Yep.
We're all gonna die.
We're sorry, everyone. We're apparently we're all going to die. So it's the calm before the storm. You see, apparently this comes from Mark Drayford. He is a guy who talks about science and stuff, and it's to do with Wales and the country Wales, of course, because obviously the animals, they're safe ish.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they can contract any variant of COVID yet until, you know, next year probably. Yeah. It's coming, I'm sure. Yeah. It's in the works.
It could be, you know, it could be the barnacle variant or something, I don't know. So apparently he told the BBC that Wales is in the calm before the storm. We see the storm of Omicron coming our way and we need to prepare for it now. And
God.
I know, and he pleaded with people to have a smaller Christmas, you know, spend it with a smaller circle of friends. And however, though, there is only guidance.
Right.
So when they say things, so they're saying we're all going to die. Please don't do this. But actually, do you know what? It's kind of up to you if you do that. You know, I think that's called absolving yourself of all responsibility. Don't you think?
Well, yeah, I think the aforementioned scandal has kind of left the entire government or anyone in any sort of sense of authority now to kind of everything has to be a guideline, right? It's not necessarily a set in stone rule anymore. It's more of just a gist, because no one's basically gonna take any sort of authority with any real seriousness after old Boris ruined it for everyone.
Exactly. To be honest, I think most people are just gonna be like, do you know what? Fuck it. We didn't have Christmas last year. I think everyone's just had done enough. Some people might, obviously, they'll be a bit worried, which is fair enough. That's understandable because we are all gonna die. But
of course,
So, I think a lot of people just like, do you know what? I'm just gonna have Christmas. I want to enjoy myself, and it's a shame, isn't it? Because people at the top don't set don't set the example, and everyone's just sort of like. I mean, trouble is, in the UK, everyone, I think, a lot of people are like, do you know what, stop telling me what to do. And then it's the case of, if we don't get told what to do, they're like, why didn't you tell us we couldn't do that? So,
yeah, that is true.
It's very much like that. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But, so I think it sounds like Wales are in peril, but, it's only guidance.
It is, and it's also only Wales. So, not really sure what the warning is here, No one goes to Wales anyway, and those who live in Wales don't really leave, so nothing's changed there.
No, that's a good point, actually. I don't know what he's going on about. Maybe he's just trying to drum up some, saying like, oh, what about Wales? Everyone keeps going about England, and what about Wales? It's just,
Oh, okay, I see. So this is some pro-Wales propaganda is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think we've hit the nail on the head there. Good.
Next, they'll be saying Rob Brydon's got COVID, just to really, hammer it home.
Oh, no, Tom Jones.
Yeah, of course, Tom Jones. It's not unusual to have COVID.
You know what I said to Elvis once? I said I never had COVID.
He always likes bringing up Elvis, doesn't he? I can imagine when those two were around, Elvis is just like, give it a rest. Give it a break, mate. I'm just trying to sit here quietly, stare out the window.
Yeah.
Don't need your nonsense banging on about the rolling hills. I don't care that your jumper's made out of wool.
It's like, I don't know, well, hang on. Yeah. After speaking to Tom, Elvis is just all shook up.
Hey! But
oh yeah,
there it is.
Gonna be lonely this Christmas without Tom to hold. That's what he'd be singing because he's dead.
He is, unfortunately. The King of Graceland won't be able to grace us with his presence no more.
Did you know? I watched this film, right? This film called What If?
Right.
It's got Daniel Radcliffe in it and some other. He's got a really weird character name called Chantry. What kind of a name's that?
Chantry?
Yeah.
That's the character's name.
Yeah.
It doesn't say what their origin is. Is that meant to be Dutch or something?
I have no idea. I think it's set in Canada, so maybe that says it all.
Says it all.
It's weird. It's like Channing Tatum mixed with another name that I can't think of right now. But anyway, they're talking about Fool's Gold, which is a sandwich that Elvis would eat. Okay, so he got.
Okay. So we're not talking. Just to be clear, we're not talking about the geological formation iron pyrite.
No,
which is Fool's Gold.
Whoa! We're not as clever as that, Mark. Bloody hell! Yeah, very, very cool. You just said that. So, you went all Jeffrey John Science on us there. So
I did. He's left an impression.
So the Fool's Gold is this sandwich, right? So apparently he used to fly his private plane, to get this sandwich, and it was one of those big Italian loaves of bread, white bread.
Okay.
You'd cover it in butter, bake it, and then you would cut it in half, take a lot of the bread out. Then on one side you'd put a whole tub of peanut butter in there, and the other side, a whole tub of jam. All right, and then a pound of bacon.
Oh, Jesus!
And we're talking like American style bacon, so obviously it's mainly just fat, okay? And then you put it together, it's 8,000 calories, and he used to eat the whole sandwich.
Jesus Christ! Well, no wonder he died on the loo. Didn't there was that thing where they found a ridiculous number of pounds of meat just in his colon or something because he just. Yeah, well, there you go. This Fool's Gold.
Yeah, that's it.
Seems like the real fool was Elvis himself.
It was just full of shit, literally.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
there you go.
Much like Boris, and we're full circle.
Oh, wow, mate, that was genius. See, just naturally returned.
Gotta be quick.
That's what she said.
Well, if the headlines of Omicron weren't sort of strange enough in your newsfeed, there's also another thing that's cropped up back your side, and you might have seen Kronos. I mean, we sound like we have got a proper battle of the Transformers going on at the moment. So Kronos is the payroll system that Sainsbury's use, and it's been hit by an attack.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, not really the thing you want to find out just before Christmas, that your identity could be stolen and all that money that you've been saving could be stolen. God, that's not English. All that money you've saved could be funneled away to fund some sort of Siberian terrorism. I assume it's the Russians.
Oh, was it like what's his name, Richard Pryor in Superman, where he nicks the sort of pennies and that from everyone's pay.
Oh, right.
And it mounts up to be like $1 billion, and he becomes really rich.
Potentially. It looks like it's just been a straight up hack of data, and 150,000 UK employees have been hit by this attack. Pretty unsettling. Not something you'd like to find out just before Christmas.
So they stole everyone's money?
Well, they haven't taken any. It's just the information, I guess, that's been leaked, which, has a lot of sensitive stuff in there. But I reckon this is just Jamie Oliver getting back for, when him and the deal between him and Sainsbury's fell through, and he weren't getting his £1 million a year anymore. I mean, after his chain of restaurants went under a couple of years ago, it's pretty much an open and shut case, mate,
It sounds like something he would do. Do you know what I mean? He looks shifty.
He does, and he is from Essex, so, he can't be trusted.
And just to clarify, Mark's
I'm from Essex, so I can say that. Yeah, exactly. I can say that. Because apparently it's okay.
He's from bloody Southend, isn't he? Southend.
That's it, mate. Longest pleasure pier in the world.
Pleasure's a subjective term.
Sounds like a euphemism.
Way! Big Ben
Way.
again.
There we go. Back we go.
Dong, dong, dong.
Ding dong. Just a little bit of news there that popped up across my eyeballs that I thought maybe, might be able to line up nicely with all the, the Omicron stuff that's going on. So we've got Omicron and Kronos battling it out in the headlines.
God. It's like Godzilla against that thing that was in that movie.
Oh, yeah, like the bloody... the moth thing, or whatever you call it.
The
Mothra.
Mothra, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Wow.
Anything else, mate? What else is happening?
Well, I hate to bring it up, but, I mean, we should do a sports section, really, and talk about how England are so shit at the Ashes that they are being humiliated by the Australians.
Indeed they are. How many home runs to how many touchdowns happened over the 8 days?
20 aces and 40 touchdowns and I think 17 rounders, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. Practically walked it in, if you ask me.
Yeah. He did. I mean, that's the problem with England, is they're always trying to walk it in. It's embarrassing me. I don't even like cricket. I think it's terribly boring. You can play a match of cricket for 5 days and still draw.
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really taken the time because I don't really care to figure out how it even works. But yeah, I often get told that games go on for days and days at a time. But of course, here, exactly in Australia, they love it, mate. Boxing Day is cricket day. They all get outside and
that's
have a
because
little go.
they win. They love it because they go there to the massive, the MCG, is it? The Melbourne Cricket Ground. And it's 100,000 people there, and they all get pissed, and they all laugh at England, going, ha ha ha, look at those idiots with their stupid pads on, and they can't even hit it. They got stick to hit it with, and they still can't hit it. What a joke! No wonder they want to go. I would go if I was mocking another team with their humiliation. I would love that.
Well, the other thing is, the reason why the Aussies probably always bloody win is because they cheat, mate. There was a couple of scandals a few years ago about ball tampering. And yes, of course, the media had a field day with that, and every sort of like innuendo they could think of. But yeah, from what I gather, it's basically where they... I'm not 100% sure, so I'm probably gonna have to look it up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this whole ball tampering thing it's quite marginal. It's like it's either they sort of like put something on the ball or wear it down on one side to basically give it some sort of edge or something, which I don't know how that helps, but apparently it does. So
yeah, they use I think they use little bits of sandpaper, and then it'll allow.
Yeah, that's the one.
You can rub it on your. Apparently, they rub it on the groin for some reason, and on their trousers.
Yes.
And like you say, it roughs up the edge, so you can use your body and stuff to do that. And I think it creates spin or whatever. And they used a bit of sandpaper, and obviously they cheated because you're not allowed to use that. So they got caught out. And I remember seeing that. Is it Steve Smith? He was booing his eyes out on TV, and you're like, yeah. Why did you do it?
Yeah.
Man? What was who made you do that? Honestly, what a joke.
Exactly. So you think there's a bigger conspiracy at play? Someone has put him up to this.
Yeah, it was. Definitely. It's probably that Scott Morrison, ScoMo.
Probably. Oh yeah, ScoMo. God, yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. Jesus Christ. Yep.
Is
Good
he
old
still in
ScoMo.
power?
He is, mate, unfortunately. He's still hanging on by a thread.
He's lasted a long time, hasn't he, compared to a lot of the others?
For some reason, yeah, even though Australia is a anglicised, westernised country, their political structure reflects that of a sort of developing, war-torn, nation, really. Like, in the past couple of years, they've had sort of semi-coups where they've just thrown out the Prime Minister. Even a couple of decades ago, the way it works here is there is actually someone who is already above the Prime Minister called I think it's the Governor General? Yeah, Governor, not the Attorney General. That's like some sort of CSI, NCIS nonsense. Anyway, he is the representative for the Queen, essentially. So he can actually just throw out whoever is Prime Minister at a whim, it seems, because that already happened a couple of decades ago. So yeah, mate, for an anglicised, westernised country, it's a bit dodgy, Well, what with the politics, then the ball tampering.
Oh, mate, they just... we'll see. Now I'm suspicious of why they're beating England so well, so easily. It's
exactly.
I think this should be looked into. I think we should send old Boris down there and have a little... He'll be able to snuff out the problem. Mind you, he'll probably have another kid.
Or we should get in touch with a private eye. We'll do a quick whip round and fund this independently. So there's no hidden agendas.
Yeah, well that's it. I think but like I say, he'd probably end up gathering another kid or something, and then we're royally fucked.
And isn't that really the spirit of Christmas? We're all just fucked.
Yeah, just like the turkey, we're going to be fucked, and we're going to be eaten alive by either corona-eating spiders or crocodiles, or just a thing we can't see. And I mean, oh God, let's all have a good Christmas, shall we?
Do we have a choice?
Well, no. I think what we got to do is, stiff up a lip, everyone, and make sure that we have a bloody good Christmas, even if we're crying. We'll have a good bloody Christmas. So I think we should sign off with a Christmas message from the Jab. It's that time of year again, where we all sit down and pretend to like each other, and play some games and read out the terrible jokes from our Christmas crackers. It's Christmas, and here we are once again, but this time we're going to be actually in the same room as other people, and we're going to be able to enjoy really pissing each other off. But you know what? It's bloody Christmas, so that's what we do. We open our presents that we didn't ask. We get those horrible ties, those horrible socks with something we didn't like Toy Story that we'd never seen, or that mug we don't drink coffee out of because we don't drink hot drinks, and things like that, which obviously we're all going to pretend to like until we get home and then smash it to pieces with the anger we have from Christmas Day, because that's what Boxing Day is all about. I'd just like to wish everyone a lovely Christmas, and remember that Christmas only comes round once a year, so don't worry, we'll make it through, and New Year's just round the corner, so we can all cry on until the 1st of January, and then get on with our lives. So, take care,
Ah, splendid. And I would like to leave you with this. Scorched legs and raw breast, just when you thought that you knew best, the festive bird has once again put you to the test. Just give it a rest, says Auntie Julie, getting all smirky over you and your uncooked turkey. We should have had Christmas at my house, she proclaims. I've got boggins of grouse and much better board games. Then Cousin Kev gives his 2 cents in that most antipodean of all the accents. Jesus Christ, I know you ain't no cook, but how the bloody hell did you stuff up a chook? You insist that it's fine, but it's far too late. The whole family is raging. We don't want that on our plate. Now they're all going berserky and blaming you for their ruined Christmas turkey. They're screaming and yelling. What you'll do next, there is no telling. As much as you'd like to dash her and blitz him, you take a deep breath and walk out of the kitchen. You go to reach for the booze, passing Grandad who's already a snooze. But right before you take that first sip, why don't you hold that bottle at your bottom lip and remember what those 2 fellows from the jab once said. It's not about the food, the prezzies or booze. It's about family, the ones you are born with and the ones that you choose. Forget the presents and just be present. For these people, this family, you know not when or who you might lose. So stuff the bird, ditch the decoration, and let's make time with family, a daily celebration. Good night.
Well, that pretty much wraps it up.
Way, pun intended.
Hey, there we go. Ding ding. I mean, we should be writing our own Christmas jokes.
We should. We'd be, we'd be our own Christmas crackers, wouldn't we? We really
Indeed we would. Indeed we would. But yeah, well, Merry Christmas, everyone. And we best be off because we've been invited to a party. Can't really say where. But,
it's number 10 Downley Avenue.
Yeah, Dudley Drive. Dudley Drive.
Oh, that's the one. Sorry,
That's
yes,
the one.
sorry, yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, no worries. Well, goodbye, everyone. Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas!
Does Boris want red or white?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think he just wants everything because, he's a fiend.
Ah, all right.
Let's go.
Oh, 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 oh.